What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV here, and welcome back to another predicted lineup video. We have put that Arsenal game in the back of our minds in the past. Let's move on.
Some of us, most of us have.
We
We're trying to.
We have to go out to Zagreb. We have to get the result, and we have to go through to the next round.
Yeah,
so
season never stops, does it?
Exactly. So as one book closes, another one opens, and now we've got to talk about Dinamo Zagreb away in the second leg. We hold a 2-0 advantage going into it. There's been some interesting comments from Jose Mourinho in the press conference. In terms of team news, there's nothing new, really, apart from Giovanni Lo Celso. But we knew that he was coming back. We knew he was coming back.
We didn't know he's going to be fit for this game, though.
Yeah,
we didn't know that.
Jose did say that he can't play in full 90, but I do expect him to see.
No, he's available for selection.
I expect to see some minutes from Gio.
I'm saying he's available. That's what Mourinho said. He's available for selection, so he's available to play, and that's great. Just
before we get into it, I want to bring you some odds from William Hill, from our partner William Hill, and some really interesting ones as well. If you like a flutter, I expect you to get on some of these, as Spurs are now 4-1 to finish in the top four. Would you make out that one?
4-1. We're bigger odds from where we were last week, I'm assuming. It's not terrible considering where we are in the league. As in considering the position, and we know 6 points off with the game in hand, there's still a chance there for us, but it's all about finding that consistency. But 4-1's not terrible.
But still favourites to finish above the Arsenal.
That's the most important thing. That's the most important thing. Yeah, 4-11. Wow, really small odds.
Yeah, really small odds. And for Arsenal to finish above us is 3-1.
3-1. So there's more. They're saying there's more chance of Arsenal finishing above us than us getting top four.
Yeah,
they're saying
that's exactly what they're saying. Harry Kane to finish the Golden Boot, to win the Golden Boot, is 2-1.
Well, he's one goal behind Salah at the moment. Yeah. So that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good value, because if he was ahead at the moment, it'll be a lot shorter, wouldn't it? So very good value there.
And obviously Tottenham are now outright favourites to win the Europa League as well at 3-1, with Man U at 7-2 and Arsenal at a whopping 5-1.
Yeah, but it's interesting given that United are well above us in the league, second, 12 points above us.
It all went on that first leg. It's because they had a first leg. They conceded the away goal.
Good point.
And they could be going out tomorrow.
And we've got Milan as well. It's a harder team. Yeah, fair point there. So we're more likely to go through. I wonder, so what, we're more favourites? Yeah, I get, because Milan are playing United. I get that. Fair. All right, let's do this.
And we've got one more here, and it is you can also have 8-1 on Spurs to play Arsenal in the Europa League final.
8-1?
That sounds...
Should be more. But what is what it is.
We'll have a word. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, those are the odds brought to you from William Hill. So if you like a flutter, head over to William Hill and get yourselves on those bets. The favourite one out of that for me is Harry Kane to be Premier League top goal scorer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like that. I might put some money on that.
At 2-1, I think, it's a no-brainer. Let's get into the predicted lineup, though. As I said before, there weren't much team news apart from Giovanni Lo Celso available for selection.
And
Joe
Son,
Rodon,
we know is out.
Yeah, Son is out and Joe Rodon is out, as he's not in the squad. But apart from that, a full squad of health, full bill of health.
Yeah, which is positive. Sonny, as we know... Alistair Gold saying that the injury news was positive, because obviously we're all looking for our hands, weren't we, when Son goes down injured?
Anyone goes down these days. Kane goes down, Ndombele goes down.
Especially when he's clutching his hamstring as well. You're fearing the worst. It could be weeks, months even. But luckily, Alistair Gold reporting that he's very likely to be fit after the international break against Newcastle, and even could possibly be available for Sunday. But Jose in his press conference basically saying that if he can't play for his club, he can't play for his country, implying that he might leave him out on Sunday to make sure he doesn't play in a friendly for South Korea.
Or he's just not injured enough to play on Sunday. He's not fit enough to play on Sunday.
You could also say, it could be that as well. But the way he said is like, if we can prove with all these documents that, to the Korean FA that Son is injured, then they can't pay him. It's like, why do they need to prove it if he's like injured? They will just see if he's injured, you know what I mean? But look.
How can they see if he's not in South Korea?
Well, if they see him, if they when he gets there, you know what I mean. But I think he's ruled out for sure of this game, and I don't think he'll play on Sunday either at this rate.
All right, well, let's get into the lineup that we're predicting for the second leg in the Dinamo Zagreb out in Croatia. We are going for a 4-2-3-1 formation. In goal, we are sticking with Hugo Lloris, but you thought Joe Hart was worth a shout on this one.
I don't think he's worth a shout. I just think there's a decent chance he'll play. I think there's a decent chance Mourinho will pick him, because I wouldn't pick him, but I don't think he should play. I think it's too important to have Joe Hart in the team. But the way Mourinho was talking about him last week, he was saying, Joe Hart, I feel so bad leaving him out, and he's one of the best English goalkeepers in the Premier League and everything. And it got me. And he's played the second leg in the last round. He's played
better than Jordan Pickford, isn't he?
Of course, he probably is better than Jordan Pickford, to be honest. But I hope he sticks with Hugo. I personally have a feeling he might go Hart for the second leg, but I wouldn't. I think it's too important. But we're going to go with Hugo, but I wouldn't be surprised if Hart is picked.
Yeah, I mean, I can't see Hart playing in this one. I think Hugo Lloris is a nailed-on starter. Right back, we're going to go for Serge Aurier.
Yeah, Doherty having that horror show on Sunday. Despite that, I'm hoping Aurier plays both this game. I hope he has a good game against Zagreb again, and maybe that'll convince Mourinho to put him in against Villa on Sunday as well. So I think he goes with Aurier as well. By logic standards, you might say put Doherty in this game and then have Aurier Sunday, but I'm hoping he plays both.
Man.
Yeah, I think he's shown how important he thinks this game is. So in the second leg, 2-0 up, I think he's going to go with Aurier.
I know the opposition was also night and day, but Aurier and Doherty's performance Aurier's performance against Zagreb and Doherty's performance against Arsenal just completely night and day, weren't they? I know the opposition is also night and day, but still, you got to put that performance in, don't you?
Yeah, of course. Aurier's a better right back, and it was such a shame he didn't play on Sunday. I think that did cost us big time, and I think Aurier will come in for this one.
Left back, we're sticking with Ben Davies. Is he ever present in the Europa League this season, Ben Davies?
Good question. He might well be. I don't remember a game he didn't play. So he might well, because whenever Reguilon played, it was usually Davies the centre back.
Exactly. So
that might be the case. I'm not 100% sure, but I can't remember a game off the top of my head.
Let us know in the comment section below. Has Ben Davies been ever present in the Europa League this season? But that's who we're going for.
Yeah, I think he has to start. Reguilon, I think, playing on the left on Sunday. I think Davies starts this one.
All right, and the centre-back positions, we're going to give Toby Alderweireld a rest, and then the return for Eric Dyer alongside Davinson Sanchez.
Mm-hmm. They played last week in the home leg, kept a clean sheet. I thought they both did all right. Dyer got a bit lucky because he might have been... Was that Wolfsburg or was that Zagreb where he could have got sent off?
Zagreb.
Was that Zagreb? So he got a bit lucky in that one. But I think... Yeah, I think they retain their place for this one. Sanchez obviously playing well at the moment, although giving away that penalty in the North London derby, I think he deserves to retain his place.
So that's the back five so far. Hugo Lloris, Aurier right back, Davies left back with Sanchez and Dyer in the middle. In the double pivot, we're going to stick with the same double pivot as he went for in the first leg, which is Sissoko and Tanguy Ndombele.
Well, obviously Højbjerg suspended for this one. So he's not even going to be on the bench, so no chance he plays. So Sissoko is pretty guaranteed to start in place of him.
Is that a blessing in disguise for Pierre?
I wouldn't say it's a blessing in disguise.
He's just played so much football. The guy needs a rest.
Yeah, but he didn't start last week either, did he?
Yeah, I know, but even so, even the amount of football he's played, he just needs to keep resting. You know what I mean? Because one game off is not gonna do him the world of good. He needs a few games off, in my opinion, with the amount of football.
Well, then you don't play him Sunday then.
No, don't play him tomorrow.
I'm saying, but by that logic, you don't play him Sunday.
Well, you gave him a week rest last week, a week rest this week, and then he's got the international break. I know he's probably going to play, so that's the logic, in my opinion. All
right. Well, look, he's not playing. We know that for sure. I think Sissoko definitely plays. Who the partner is the question. Ndombele obviously played Thursday and Sunday. Is he going to play Thursday, Sunday again? We're going to go with yes. We're going to go with yes, even though he maybe people say look tired or whatever. I think he starts this one and might come off maybe when the game is done. But I think he starts.
Left-hand side, we're going to go for Lucas Moura to keep his spot. He was in the press conference, and that usually says to us that he is going to play. So Lucas Moura to carry on his good form, hopefully.
Yeah, I think he doesn't want to completely change it up. So we know Son's injured, and we know Lamela can't play on Sunday. So he's probably going to play Lamela on Thursday. But Lucas, I think he trusts him a lot, and I think, despite Bergwijn not playing much football recently, I think he might get a chance on Sunday. So I think in this game, Lucas plays.
On the right-hand side, we're going to go for Eric Lamela, seeing as you just said, he can't play on Sunday because of his suspension. So we're going for Eric Lamela as well. He's also in good form.
Very good form. Great Rabona. Scored against the Arsenal. And I think he gets another start.
Is that one of the greatest goals ever to not matter?
Yeah, shame. It is a shame. Probably up there. It might be the best.
And then in the number 10 position, we're going for a return to Dele Alli.
Yeah, Dele Alli comes back in. Played last week. He's playing all the Europa League games at the moment, so I think definitely deserves another shot at it. And if he has a great game, might even push for starting against Villa. But I think for now, has to prove himself again against Zagreb.
And then up top, obviously, as confirmed from Jose Mourinho in the press conference, Harry Kane is going to play. Do you think it's the right move?
Yeah, he did confirm that. And well, it's a difficult one because I think Vinicius, I feel bad for him because his record in Europa League is so good, but Mourinho just doesn't fully trust him, and I can understand why. But also from the flip side, it's like if you play him, he might well score a goal for you, and that all we need really is one goal, and then Zagreb needs to score 4, and that probably won't happen. So I would back Vinny to get a goal if he was playing, but I think it's safer bet just to have Kane on the pitch from the start. Maybe if he can get the first half, get a goal or two, really kill off the time, then maybe Vinicius can come on second half.
If we're going 1-0 at half time, do you reckon he takes off Kane?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think so. I'd like to think so.
That's the plan, isn't it? Then get a lead going into half time, give him a nice rest, and then off you go to England and get more be more overworked. But look, there you have it. That is our predicted lineup. We're going for Hugo Lloris in goal, Aurier right back, Davis left back, Dyer and Sanchez in the centre back positions, with Sissoko and Ndombele in the double pivot, Lamela on the right, Lucas on the left, with Dele in the middle, with Harry Kane up top. What scoreline prediction are you going for?
I'm going to go with 2-1 to Spurs.
2-1.
I reckon they'll get an early lead, scare us, and then we'll get it back. I can see it happening.
If we go 1-0 down in this game,
I can see it happening. I can see them giving us a fright. Getting their manager went to prison bounce, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I reckon I think we'll be fine. I reckon we'll get a goal at some point, either late in the first half or beginning of the second half, and calm the nerves. But I do reckon there could be a bit of a scare early doors for us in this one.
I'm going to go 2-0. I think we'll get the first goal. I think we're going to put in a nice professional performance. Once we get that one goal, do you reckon it's a case for Zagreb just to what's the term?
Damage limitation.
Damage limitation.
I don't think damage limitation doesn't really mean anything in knockouts. I can understand it in a league game, but in knockout you just got to go for it.
Yeah, but for some pride, you know what I mean?
I think you just got to go for it in a cup competition, because in league, goal difference and stuff, that all counts. But in a knockout, if you need 4 goals, just got to go and try and get 4 goals. No point trying to limit the damage.
So you reckon if we get a goal or two, they're going to come out us even more?
I think they're going to come at us from the start anyway. Yeah. I think they're going to really try and put us under pressure. And we saw how dirty they can be in the first leg and how strong in the challenge and how many fouls they committed. And I think they're going to try and be really, really physical with us from the start, and see if they're going to try and ruffle some feathers, and as Troy Deeney says, see if we have any cojones.
Yeah, well, we know Arsenal don't, so seeing as Troy Deeney said it. But anyway, that is our predicted lineup. That is our predicted scoreline. Let me know in the comment section below what your predicted lineup is and what your scoreline predictions are. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on you Spurs.
You think it was the right decision to play Kane tomorrow, John?
I think rest him.
Do you think rest him?
Yeah,
he's going to play him. He said he's going to play him.
I would start Vinicius.